Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us His mercy, His blessing, so we came together here with good and happy situation. Secondly, don't forget to send our salat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from Jahiliyah era to Islamiyah era. May Allah always bless him, his families, his companies, until us as his followers. And the next, let me introduce myself. My name is Wafara Beadawiyah with name 06 and 6.
Hello, my name is Nurmelda Agustiani. My student number is 05A.
My name is Sabrina V. Marcella with name 088.
Let me introduce myself. I am Mujahidah and the last three digits of my name are 00 and 4.
My name is Nabila Puspasya Fironawati with name 122.
My name is Safina Sakardita Murtiasi with name E1A023064.
Vocabulary: poor, miskin, prostitute, pekerja seks, wealth, kekayaan, pregnant, hamil, wedlock, ikatan perkawinan, virgin couple, luar negeri, manipulated, dimanipulasi, cliff jurang, pinchot, tertusuk, poison, keracunan, assassination attempt, upaya pembunuhan, suspect, pelaku, motif, obtain, memperoleh, insurance, pertanggungan, determined, bertekad, kill, membunuh, obsess, terobsesi, wealth, kekayaan, thirst, ban, leaking, bocor, success, berhasil, occurred, terjadi, witness, saksi, provision, ketentuan, prosecute, menuntut, convicted, dihukum atau dinyatakan bersalah oleh pengadilan, sentenced, dihukum atau dijatuhi hukuman oleh pengadilan, imprisonment, hukuman penjara, involvement, keterlibatan, valley, lembah, accomplice, kaki tangan, prison, penjara, fraud, penipuan, deliberately, dengan sengaja, withdraw, mengundurkan diri, murder, pembunuhan.
So here, we will regarding the result of our discussion about premeditated murder for insurance Eunhae. First, the background of Eunhae is she was born from a poor family. She became a prostitute since junior high school, and she obsessed with wealth, and she had a boyfriend in 2016 and became pregnant out of wedlock.
The legal profession that is used to prosecute Eunhae is the profession on murder, which is regulated in the South Korea Criminal Code. Eunhae was convicted of murder and sentenced to imprisonment for her involvement in the Korean Valley murder case, while his accomplice Choi Yun-soo was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The specific article that is used to prosecute Eunhae is not mentioned in the search results. However, murder is punishable by life imprisonment or the death penalty in South Korea. Eunhae was sentenced to life in prison, while Choi Yun-soo was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Now, I'll tell you about the causes. Because of death of Eunhae's husband, Yoon Sang-hyuk was forced to jump into the water from a 4-meter cliff even though he couldn't swim. People who saw this let him drown to death in Yongso Valley, located in Gapyeonggyun, Gyeonggi-do on June 30, 2019. It's also known that this wasn't Eunhae's first assassination attempt. The suspect's motive for doing that was obtain a life insurance payout of 800 million won. Then, the reason why Eunhae is determined to kill is because she was born into a poor family that was obsessed with wealth and used any means to enjoy that wealth. However, no matter the reason, Eunhae's actions can't be justified.
And the chronology is 1. In June 2018, Eunhae made the first murder attempt on her husband by leaking her car tires on purpose but did not die. 2. In January 2019, Eunhae made a second murder attempt by giving poisoned food to her husband but not enough, so it failed. Her husband did not die. 3. The third murder attempt was made when Eunhae and her husband were fishing. Eunhae pushed her husband into the water, but he did not die. 4. The fourth assassination attempt succeeded in making her husband die, which occurred on 30 June 2019 when Eunhae and her husband and 4 foreign couples and 1 person who was Eunhae's uncle were on holiday at the water park. 5. According to the witness, from 4 foreign couples, Eunhae manipulated her husband to jump off the cliff, even though she already knew her husband could not swim.
6. While jumping, her husband asked for help but was ignored by Eunhae until her husband died. 7. Eunhae went to the insurance man and asked for dead money for her husband. 8. The insurance company did not immediately give it because they succeeded fraud. 9. Eunhae was angry and revealed to television that the insurance company deliberately withdrew her husband's dead money. 10. The case was finally revealed to the public.
Multiple choice. 1. How many murder attempts did Eunhae make to kill her husband? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4, E. 5. 2. Eunhae made the second murder attempts on her husband by A. Punch a car tire, B. Giving poisoned food, C. Pushed her husband into the water, D. Forcing her husband to jump into the water, E. Shot her husband. 3. Yeon Sang-yup dead in A. Yang Yang-gun, Kang Won-do, B. Go Seung-gun, Kang Won-do, C. Kwang Myung-gun, Kyung Yi-do, D. Gap Yeon-gun, Kyung Yi-do, E. Kyung Yu-gun, Kyung Buk-do. 4. How much insurance money can Eunhae claim for her husband's death? A. 80 million won, B. 80 million won, C. 80 million won, D. 900 million won, A. 90 million won. 5. When Eunhae made the first murder attempts on her husband by leaking her husband's car tires on purpose but did not die. A. June 2019, B. July 2019, C. June 2018, D. July 2018, E. June 2016. Question. True or false? 1. Eunhae manipulated her husband to jump off the cliff even though she already knew her husband could not swim. 2. In June 2019, Eunhae made a second murder attempt on her husband. 3. The third murder attempt was made when Eunhae and her husband were fishing. Eunhae pushed her husband into the water, but he did not die. 4. The court sentenced Choi Hyun-soo to 22 years in prison. 5. In 2015, Eunhae was impregnated by her boyfriend. Multiple choice. 1. How many murder attempts did Eunhae make to kill her husband? A1, B2, C3, D4, E5. 2. Eunhae made the second murder attempts on her husband by A. Puncture a car tire, B. Giving poisoned food, C. Pushed her husband into the water, D. Forcing her husband to jump into the water, E. Shot her husband. 3. Yeon Sang-yup dead in A. Yang Yang-gun, Kang Won-do, B. Kwang Song-gun, Kang Won-do, C. Kwang Myung-gun, Kyung Yi-do, D. Gap Yeon-gun, Kyung Yi-do, E. Kyung Yoon-gun, Kyung Buk-do. 4. How much insurance money can Eunhae claim for her husband's death? A. 800 million won, B. 880 million won, C. 18 million won, D. 1900 million won, E. 90 million won. 5. When Eunhae made the first murder attempt on her husband by leaking her husband's car tires on purpose but did not die. A. June 2019, B. July 2019, C. June 2018, D. July 2018, E. June 2019.
So I think that's all from our group. So we wish you guys getting the new knowledge from the result of our discussion. And thanks for your attention, and I'm sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.